And how about this for a tremendous welcome for these young Cork hurlers. 14 of them playing in the first ever Munster senior final. I'm not sure if that has ever happened since the first Cork ever team played in the All-Ireland final. 6 members of the team were given debuts in the semi-final against Waterford, and the selectors have opted for a no-change policy. Donald Cusack is in goal. It's under-21 star Diarmuid O'Sullivan at full-back, while the real inspiration at the back for Cork is Brian Corcoran. Mickey O'Connell and Captain Mark Landers are based in midfield, while in the forwards, look out for Timmy McCarthy and Joe Dean, plus an improved showing from Shawnee McGrath. Well, what an atmosphere there is here. And wherever Clare go nowadays, there's a huge level of support. Hurling may be essentially an East Clare game, but followers everywhere have got totally behind this highly talented squad, led by the pipe of Gerlach Nan. Well, after a most complete performance against Tipperary in the replay, Clare opted to only tinker at the edges and only make one significant alteration. It's a full-back line of 2 Bryans and 2 Lowens. The usual half-back section, wonderfully effective, as is the midfield of Lynch and Baker. Jamesy O'Connor is out with a broken arm, and Ronan O'Hara comes in for just his 3rd championship engagement, alongside Enda Flannery, also playing in his 3rd. The referee is Dickie Murphy. It's Clare who won the toss and up to play from right to left in the first half, and straight away it's Colin Lynch into the action. Ronan O'Hara has gone into full back, but that's broken away by Diarmuid O'Sullivan there. Switches on both teams. Tell you about them as the match unfolds here. I've noticed Alan Markham gone to left half forward for Clare. David Ford top of the right. Niall Gilligan in there, and Brian to get that ball away for Cork. This is Enda Flannery. Such an impressive first season in championship hurling. A Clare team without Jamesy O'Connor. How will that affect them as Liam Doyle, having a tremendous year, plants this one in. O'Hara's after it, and it's gone wide. Best chance so far in the opening half minute. O'Hara was in after this long delivery from Liam Doyle, and the goalkeeper was down there to deny him options. Brian Quinn trying to get the ball away. Colin Lynch waiting for it. It's hand passed back there by Neil Ronan, operating in the half-forward line. Fergal McCormack on his knees. They try to get the ball away. It's frantic in the early stages, as you anticipate. Landers trying to get it in. Here's Mickey O'Connell, the man who got 8 points, and he is fouled by Ollie Baker. Well, Ollie looks at the referee, but Dickie Murphy unimpressed with his pleas. This was Mickey O'Connell, and not much of a challenge there. Mickey was diving down. Joe Dean has the free, and Cork can take the lead here. Dean playing in his 6th championship match. Fires it over the bar. Dean, the full forward, in spite of the number 15 on his shirt, puts Cork in front. Davy Fitzgerald with the puck out. Enda Flannery trying to make it his. O'Halpine going back. Flannery has it. Plays it in here beautifully. David Ford, 20 metres out, and that's going to be a free in. David Ford switching with Enda Flannery, and it's going to be a free in, and this is what happened just moments ago there, and David about to take it himself. David Ford in his 14th championship match puts it over the bar. You'd hardly expect this for such a simple angle. It's all square here. Donald Og Cusack. He's had a couple of great years, playing not just with his club Cloyne, but his division in O'Killy as well. This is dropped in here. And the shot has gone over the bar, and it's Mickey O'Connell. O'Connell from Middleton making a fine start. 4 attacks so far, 3 scores. 2 of them for Cork, and the latest from Mickey O'Connell. That's towards Niall Gilligan. Swept down there well by John Brown. Once again, it's Mickey O'Connell. Well, they'll really have to close him down. You saw his threat against Waterford. Cork trying to fight back. Trying to get the ball back there for Ben O'Connor. McMahon's close to him. Good vision to pick out a player coming through from midfield. And the wonderfully informed Mickey O'Connell is in a second. It's 3 points for Cork. Clare with just one so far. Well, what a start this is for Cork's number 9, playing in just his second championship match. But where was the marking? Very much deemed absent. And it comes to Colin Lynch. Usually the man who inspires this Clare team. Oh, Donald Cusack hesitated, and Ronan O'Hara has put it over the bar. And he might have got a goal there. And he will be well aware of that. It's his first point, and it's 3 points to 2. But just a little bit of indecision by the Cork goalkeeper. They left it there for O'Hara, and the net was gaping. That's taken by Mark Landers. Ollie Baker's after him. Alan Markham is after him as well. In the end, there were too many steps taken. And Ollie Baker has a little graze on the knee, I think, and Colin Flynn, the physio, is out to attend to him. It's the calf, in fact, that's causing the problem. One of the 3 players, current All-Stars, members of the St. Joseph's Dura Bearfield team, and this is another one of them, Sean McMahon. That's a huge one from McMahon, and that's got over the bar. It's a great free by Sean McMahon, and the match level. Second time they've been level in the game. Landers leaves it there for Timmy McCarthy. Likes to run with the ball in his stick. And this time he lobs it in towards Joe Dean. Dean in there, and who got the last touch? It was Brian Lowen, and it's gone for a 65. Just getting a little hot in there. Again, they're attending to Ollie Baker, so there's obviously a concern about the left leg. They're working hard on it as Mickey O'Connell takes the 65 and drives it over the bar, adding to his impressive tally. Pressure on the Cork half back line. Wayne Sherlock, good ground hurling. Anthony Daly seizing on it quickly for Colin Lynch. Hard knocked down there by Brian Corcoran. Corcoran had started well, and look, he takes it back up again. A real colossus in the Cork colours. Brian Lowen, arguably the full-back of the 90s. That's towards Barry Murphy. It runs on towards David Ford. Brian Corcoran's coming across. They step inside there, and it's still David Ford. And he's still managed to get a shot in, and he's put it over the bar. A second point for David Ford, and they're level once again. Clare 4, Cork 4, and that was all down to the really hard work and excellent balance here of David Ford as he skipped by Fergal Ryan and took his point. Donald Cusack, the man who replaced Ger Cunningham. Ger played 49 championship matches for Cork. That's a nice pick-up by Timmy McCarthy. Again, he likes to run at it. There are players around him ready to relieve him of possession. And one of them here is Shawnee McGrath, replaced in the match against Waterford. He wants a good start, and that's a fine shot, and it's over the bar. Shawnee McGrath from Glen Rovers, his first point, and Cork go in front by 5 points to 4. Well, he's always been a wonderful talent, hasn't always been able to show the consistency, however. That's a lovely turn by Ben O'Connor. Young player. Got a couple of run out of the league. This is his first championship season, in towards Joe Dean. And Dean is pushed, the referee says. A look of injured innocence on the face of Brian Lowen. The referee says there was unfair contact. So it's Joe Dean who has this 20-metre free, and he makes no mistake. A second point then for Joe Dean, both of them coming from frees, and it's 6 points to 4 and 12 minutes to go to half-time. That's Sean O'Leary, who is one of the selectors' backroom men there, Dr. Con Murphy, and of course Jimmy Barry Murphy as well. The tactics by Cork, very simply, get Sean McMahon out of the centre whenever possible. That's Mickey O'Connell, and Enda Flannery was tumbling over him. This free is just inside the 65-metre line. Well, he catches it well. Now, where does it end up? It ends up floating between the posts. Another point for Mickey O'Connell. Is he going to replicate his semi-final performance? He's now got 4 points in this match. 2 from play, 1 from a 65, and 1 from another free here. This is the latest, and Cork lead by 3. Now Gilligan on Brian Corcoran. And that seems to be Alan Markham who was tripped. The chance comes off the post, and it's now Gilligan who gets it. His first point, and it's now 7 points to 5. Niall won an All-Ireland club medal a couple of years ago in the colours of 6 Mile Bridge. Out once again towards Ben O'Connor, towards Neil Ronan. Opening up his shoulders, and that's a huge one. Neil Ronan. Well, Mickey O'Connell may have got 4 points, but now 3 of the players in the forwards have got on the sheet. And Neil Ronan is the latest. Neil Ronan, intended for Mickey O'Connell, taken instead by Sean McMahon. The pass into space, beyond Sherlock, beyond Markham. Stopped there by John Brown. Blocked down by Markham. Did he touch it on the ground? And the crowd are certainly of the view that he did. But it comes back to him, and he's put it over the bar. Markham may have been booked in this match already. Maybe a little fortunate there, but he gets his first point, and it's 8 points to 6. Out towards Sean O'Halpine. O'Halpine has been a DCU student. Gets away here from Colin Lynch, but Lynch is a very dogged performer, and he'll stick to the task there alongside Enda Flannery. The youngster Enda Flannery there, beating the other number 11, Fergal McCormack. In towards Ronan, this time it's taken, however, by Diarmuid O'Sullivan. Beyond Conor O'Halpine, Enda Flannery has the chance here. Inside low, beyond Ford, in towards Alan Markham, and the referee noted the foul there by John Brown. Free in to Clare. Well, the player who will take it is going to be David Ford. And he's just got his 3rd point of the first half. 2 of them have come from frees, and it's now Cork 8, Clare 7. Jimmy Barry there, looking on, having put his trust and his faith in a very young team. As I say, 14 of them playing in a first Munster final. That's Fergal McCormack. McGrath got back at his feet. The question now that Clare will ask is, where was Joe Dean as that ball came back in from Shawnee McGrath? So now a body blow to Clare. Alan Markham lobs it in here. They're all after it. And it comes out in the end to Mark Landers, who's taking up a lot of very deep positions, playing sometimes just in front of his own half-back line, sometimes behind them. Here's McCormack. Chasing after it was Sean McMahon. He loses it, beautifully tipped away. Comes to Shawnee McGrath. And McGrath, simple as you like, puts it over the bar. A 2nd point for Shawnee McGrath. And Cork have had a very good first half, and they now have a 6-point lead. But the second half still to be played here. But there are some worrying signs for the champions. McMahon here was beaten for pace, but they managed to get it away in the end. Cork have created 19 chances. Clare have created 13 chances. But the significance of it all is that Cork have 11 scores, Clare 7, and the Munster champions are going to have a lot to do to hold on to their title in Semple Stadium. So, 110 to 7 points. The wind blowing across the field, not really favouring any team. And straight away it's Frank Lowen thundering downfield with this. They're chasing after him. To Colin Lynch, not an easy ball to take. That's towards Danny Baker. Or Danny Scanlon, I should say. Danny Scanlon trying to get the better there of Wayne Sherlock with a very good first half. This is Niall Gilligan. Wanted to give Clare the best possible start to the second half, and he's done exactly. It's a great points. Real rallying score by Niall Gilligan. That's a better start now for Ger Loughnane's team. 110 to 8 points. First of the provincial finals. Next Sunday, live on this station once again, it will be the Leinster final as Frank Lohan gets that one away. Out here to the man who's come into the second half, Danny Scanlon. And Barry Murphy not enjoying much luck yet against John Brown. Gilligan fires it back there. And that is Ollie Baker. And that's a super start to the second half. Real encouraging stuff now from the Munster champions. They were behind by 6 points at the break. And now all of a sudden, 2 attacks inside about a minute and a half. And they're now within 4 points of Cork. Markham out of space over there, but it's going to be a Clare sideline ball, and Ollie Baker, about whom there was a concern just before the break, going over to take this one. Could he possibly swing this one over the bar? 50 metres out. No, he's bluffed it rather badly. And Alan Markham, with Mark Landers wondering was there a foul? There wasn't, and Ollie Baker takes it back, and Ollie puts it over the bar once again. If you had written Clare off at half-time, you had done so at your peril. Only a goal between the teams. That goal by Joe Dean after 32 minutes. Well, all of this coming from that poorly hit sideline ball by Ollie Baker. And he more than made amends. Towards Timmy McCarthy. That's a fine catch by McCarthy. Daly's chasing after him. The hand pass here to McCormack, and McCormack puts it over the bar. That's Cork's first score of the second half. Also for Fergal McCormack, 111 to 10 points. This time, Clare are doing a bit better on the half-forward line. And here's Danny Scanlon with a chance to Barry Murphy. And that has, well, they're arguing. The umpire says a point. Barry Murphy gets his first, and a goal between them again. It was one of those points that the backs were in there arguing furiously with the umpires about. Doyle, nicely away towards Baker. Wayne Sherlock arriving. Baker is a strong fellow. The strength of Clare might be evident, but Baker's gone down with an injury. Scanlon knocks it in and puts it over the bar. Danny Scanlon scores for Clare, but now you wonder at what cost, because Ollie Baker has gone down in a heap injured. This was where he played that ball in, worked really hard to get it as far as Danny Scanlon, and now the gap is down to just a point. Alan Brown here, hand passing it inside. They try to get a scoring opportunity here. Mickey O'Connell nicely forward here towards Ben O'Connor, and Ben O'Connor finally gets another point for Cork. It's his first of the match, but significantly he's opened up a 2-point gap in what is a very tight match. That's brought down there by Wayne Sherlock. Good work here by Niall Gilligan, looking for a Clare score, and he's put it over the bar. That's great play by Gilligan, and he just gets involved in an altercation here with Fergal Ryan, who has to be careful because he's already been booked in the game. This is Gilligan. There was a Hurley thrown. Gilligan gets his 3rd point of the match. Clare having had a replay last year in the Munster final, a replay in this year's semi-final. Now they come looking, and it's a great piece of work again, this time by Fergal Ryan, to deny Barry Murphy, but it spills out towards Niall Gilligan, looking for the equaliser. Back towards Ryan once again, blocked out again this time. On it runs towards Conor Clancy, inside as well as Alan Markham. Markham is dragged down, there's a free in for Clare, and here's where they can draw level. But great work just before that by Fergal Ryan to deny Clare, and also by Sean O'Halpine, and this is taken by David Ford, and it's gone wide. Can you believe it? A 20-metre free for David Ford, and they're the happier ones. Now the pressure back on Clare. That was a glorious chance for them to get level. Free in. Sean McMahon looks at the referee. Dean, the scorer of a goal and 2 points, feels it's within his range. He's put it over the bar. Cork have a 2-point lead, and now the champions really are in trouble. Clare needing a score. Shonagon helping. Taking it by all and sundry. That's broken down there by Kevin Murray. Expecting to get something, but Brian Lone has done well to bottle him up and to make the chance very difficult. Joe Dean's on the ground, and it's a free into Cork. 16-14. A minute to go. Dean hits it well, and he's hit it over the bar. He's got a goal and 4 points, and Cork lead by 3. And now it's going to take a Clare goal, I think, here to deny Jimmy Barry Murphy's men. And it's up towards Ben O'Connor. Frank Lowe, the one who's nearest to him. The mentors down on the field, encouraging their players to give one last effort if they can. O'Connor can, and O'Connor has put it over the bar. Surely now, it's Cork's ground. This is Ben O'Connor. This is where he got his 2nd point, and it was a beauty. Cork looked like taking back the Munster Cup for the first time. It's all over. Cork have taken back the Munster Cup for the first time since 1992. Dickie Murphy terminating a gripping encounter. The champions have lost their crown. They go into the All-Ireland Series at the quarter-final stage. Cork have beaten their semi-finalists by 115 to 14.